My easy no frills makeup routine that a couple people ask me about, and I'm just as surprised as you are because like I didn't know that people wanted this very basic makeup routine, but here we go. Let's get into it. And before I say anything, I want to let everyone know that my skin is, I think, pretty good, pretty clear, pretty smooth because I use tretinoin every single night. This one is the Altrino brand. It's the 0.05 percentage. It's not the strongest, but it's pretty good. I have no Botox, no fillers. None of that stuff. I think it's important to use it at night, not during the day for a variety of reasons. We can get into that another time if you want, but if you need help getting it really cheap and you're in the US, I will happily make a video on that because I don't think we should be paying a lot of money for it, and I don't think we should be paying a lot of money for expensive retinoids in general. Okay, so we're starting with the whole morning routine. This entire thing is going to take like 5 minutes. I start with a moisturizer. You do whatever one you want. I swap these out based on what's on sale, what my skin kind of needs, the season, whatever. This one is Purito. Everything is going to be linked below. Little like this. I'm haphazard, okay? Like, I'm not going to lie to anyone and say that I do this with like a perfect, precise science, but I do get it all over my face. I mean, the entire face down to my neck. Okay, that had like a minute to soak into the skin, get a little sticky tacky, and then I put an SPF. I switch these up. I almost always go for a Korean or a Japanese sunscreen for a variety of reasons, but number one, they're pretty affordable. Again, everything is linked below. I am using this Centella based one. It's a lot of moisture. I put a good amount on, and this is for sun protection for me, but also it creates like a really good, really smooth, I'm doing this all weird, canvas for the makeup that goes on top. And then my brush, the brush that I love. I've showed everybody like, I don't know, 1,000 times about this brush. It is cheap. It is easy to use. It's synthetic. It's very easy to clean. And I think it's the best way to apply all that sunscreen, because it goes in really nice and velvety and smooth. Okay, so we're gonna give this like 30 seconds to dry a little bit, but then be kind of tacky. Now I've got moisturizer, sun protection, and I'm gonna go in with a skin tint. These are the Korean ones I always talk about. I'm gonna go for the red today to show you how that works. This one also has SPF 42, and I'm using shade number 23 if that matters to anyone. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way. You do not need a tremendous amount of product, especially if your brush is good, and I know it's SPF 42, but I also just put SPF 50 on before, so I think the combination of the two of them should do something pretty magical. Anyway, let's blend it in. You can see the coverage is really good, really smooth, does not look like makeup. It kind of covers up my hyperpigmentation, but not super aggressively. It's not 100% coverage. It's more like maybe 50. And it doesn't look like anything on the skin. As it dries down, it just gives a skin-like, slightly glossy, perfected sort of effect that looks like the blurring tool. I love it. And by the way, this one's like 15, maybe 15 bucks, something like that US. And shipping is free. Again, everything is linked below. The base is done. We're going in with a brush on contour stick. I don't think applying these works very nicely. I think it goes on way too heavy, so I use a little bit of a brush. And I know that looks haphazard, but we're gonna blend it in and it will be less aggressive really soon. So edge of the forehead, you know, like frame in the face. You know how this stuff goes. Okay, that's it. Now I look like a bit of a clown. I mean, I kind of am a clown, but another story for another time. And I have another brush like this. I'm gonna blend all that in, make it look like a not stripey clown scenario. Obviously, this is like a little more makeup than I normally wear for like just kind of everyday stuff, but the people asked for the makeup I was wearing a few videos ago and we're getting it. Okay, that's blended in. We're gonna do blush. I take it back. I'm going with this soft pink with a little bit of this like shimmery stuff on a kind of big flat brush, patting that in. We're gonna make it nicer soon, but I really do not put a ton of effort into this because it's all gonna get smudged in a second anyway. Okay, you see what we're working with here? Maybe a little bit more. I don't bring it up much higher than the crease because I think that's aggressive, but you do you. Here's where shit gets bananas. And yeah, I put a robe on top of this because it's kind of cold in my bathroom. And you can see it's like a little messy. We're going to blend it in after. I get sort of a dark plum reddish kind of liner. My eyes are hazel. I think it goes kind of well. And I do a sort of sloppy line. You can see that's sloppy. That's a mess. Like, God forbid. And we're going to go in and just do it on the other side because it's all going to get blended out in a second anyway. And these are really cheap. Let's see. Where's my black one? Found my black liner. Okay. Then we're putting a little bit of black liner, like really a little bit, just like along the lash line. It's going to get blended. Okay. Smaller brush. Let's blend this shit so it doesn't look so bananas. And I'm taking it up kind of the whole way. Like you see, it creates like a much deeper effect. And I know everyone's going to be like, that's not the professional way to do it. When I was working on air at NBC, the makeup artist there, by the way, there's a makeup artist for everyone. Nobody has to do like their own makeup 100%. You do like the basics, but you get kind of topped off. This is what she taught me. Wait, I did this part off camera by mistake. I didn't like capture the filming because I'm an idiot with the buttons, obviously. But this is a chubby neutral liner that I kind of use as like lip liner, lipstick. I don't think they sell it anymore, but anywhere they sell something similar, this is good. Favorite and most impactful part of all, in my opinion, 10 seconds of curling. I mean, some people do longer, but 10 seconds is good for me. A little bit of primer. This coats the lash, but doesn't make it aggressive. And I just do the top, but if you want to do top and bottom, that's between you and the good Lord. And then a tubing mascara. I link these below. Each one of these are like $5. I think they are the best ones on the market. There are some other really good ones that are like, I don't know, $40, $50 each, but I do not think the difference they make is significant compared to this $5 Essence one. My opinion. Other eye, and why is the tubing mascara so good? I'm glad you asked. It's because as we age, we have a lot more oils around our lids, or we use more eye creams or more cream formula makeup, like you name it. Things get oilier and wetter around the eye, which is fine. But traditional mascara has loads of waxes. They're wax-based and they will break up in the presence of those oils. What did I do? I am a mess. This is not acceptable. Okay, here we go. There we go. That's it. Ta-da! And that is the finished product. This is almost 42-year-old skin. Took 5 minutes. Pretty easy peasy and cheap.